Good afternoon. I'm Charlie Durkin, CEO and co-founder of PrivateKey. And as mentioned, I'm joined by my colleagues, Brian and Pat. Let's talk about passwords for a moment. Raise your hand if you enjoy the experience of managing the many passwords you rely on as a consumer. Anyone? I don't think I see any hands. I'm not surprised. Most of us hate passwords. They're a hassle. We have too many of them. We forget them, and we wind up reusing them to create our own version of consistency, even though we've been warned many times not to. What we really want is that consistency more than anything else. And as you in the audience know, financial institutions don't like passwords either. They're a honeypot for hackers and a huge liability, once again confirmed by the unfortunate events of last week. So what's the solution? At PrivateKey, we believe that consistency is the key to achieving the elusive balance between security and convenience. We've launched a novel identity solution that is both simple and secure, and most importantly, consistent. And the best part is, PrivateKey was designed to be deployed across your entire customer experience. Whether it's online, in person, over the phone, or using a mobile device, PrivateKey delivers the same simple, consistent experience that your users and customers actually want. Now, let's show you PrivateKey in action. Here we are at the Bank of Tomorrow, which has deployed PrivateKey across its customer experience. We're going to show you some simple examples, starting with user login. And my colleague Brian is going to log into his Bank of Tomorrow account by first entering his email address and then retrieving a notification from the bank's mobile app, which uses PrivateKey technology. In the mobile app, he asserts a second factor, either a biometric or a PIN. In this example, he's using a fingerprint. So now he's securely logged into the Bank of Tomorrow account, and we've eliminated the password. So now that he's logged in, he decides it's finally time to pay Pat back for a dinner that they shared. And he's going to use the bank's peer-to-peer payment feature to complete the transaction. He puts the transaction details into the site, hits send payment, and he receives another notification, this time a confirmation notification on the bank's mobile app. And here you can see that this notification includes some of the specific context, who he's going to process this payment to, how much it is, and so forth. He gets to review that before deciding to go ahead and accept it. He taps approve, the transaction's completed, and the payment is sent. Tap-in is a feature that can be easily enabled on your sites to support low-risk transactions like the one that we just demonstrated. We've now shown you two different customer interaction examples with one consistent, simple customer experience. So now that we've gone through that, let's show you PrivateKey in other areas at the bank. Let's assume that Brian has lost his bank card and he doesn't know what to do. So he calls the Bank of Tomorrow. With PrivateKey technology, the customer service agent can quickly and effectively confirm Brian's identity and authorize his access to the account in one simple step. Let's show you how this would work.
Hi, Brian. Welcome to the Bank of Tomorrow. How can I help you?
I've lost my bank card and was hoping to get another one.
Okay, well, I see you use our mobile app, so I'll send a message to your device to confirm your identity and authorize access to your account.
Great. Please confirm you're on an active call with Bank of Tomorrow.
Very good.
All right, thanks, Brian. We'll cancel your card and reissue a replacement right away.
Wow, that was easy.
Wow, that was easy. It was not only easy, but it was also a lot friendlier than the kind of customer interrogations that we're typically put through when we call in the customer service. None of us like to be interrogated. This is a much easier way to do it. So we've now shown you three different examples of how PrivateKey can be used to deliver a simple, yeah.
Hold on 1 second.
Uh-oh, what's up?
Looks like I just received a fraud alert from the Bank of Tomorrow.
Oh, no.
The PrinceOfNigeria.com has initiated a $25,000 transaction.
No,
I'm going to reject
you
that.
should reject that one. Good idea, Brian. All right, well, now we've shown you 4 examples, and we could have shown you many more, like using PrivateKey to register a new account or to authenticate an ATM transaction. We hope that these examples spark some ideas in your own minds as to how PrivateKey's technology can integrate with your services. PrivateKey delivers a simple and consistent omni-channel experience that you're all seeking. Now, during the demo, we were using a mobile device, but our technology is unique in the market in that it works exactly the same across all common platforms. So, for example, your commercial banking customers might prefer to use a desktop app instead of fumbling for a second device. You may have also noticed that PrivateKey supports custom messaging to provide context to your users. Your customers will understand exactly what you're asking them to authorize. What you didn't see Was Brian using passwords or password managers? He didn't retrieve any out-of-band codes, SMS messages, or QR codes, all of which are sources of inconsistencies and vulnerabilities. You only saw the same consistent customer verification process, identity verification process across the customer experience. Our team has a long history of success in identity and access management. Our customers have included IBM, Verizon, General Dynamics, and many large federal agencies. We have a strong intellectual property position, including patent protection. Customer experience is critical to your brand, and all of you hope to improve it. Convenient user interactions are impossible without consistency. Passwords are inherently inconsistent and vulnerable. Private Key can be used to quickly give your customers what they crave. One simple and consistent way to access all of your applications and services without passwords and without interrogations. One final thought. Private Key's technology could be used to standardize authentication without passwords across financial services. Like ATM transactions, authentication transactions could work exactly the same across all of your institutions. This would be a big win for your industry and for your customers. Disrupt or be disrupted. Thank you very much.